Well, good evening, good
Good
night, and
evening.
welcome. Good day, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are in the world. And we know you're all over the place.
Looks like you're doing
Welcome.
this right on time because Snow Dub just came in and gave you a raid.
So, hail to the Snowdub Raid from the Cotton Council. Awesome show. My Highland cousin, Jock McHugh, makes an appearance on their foul mouthed, ovine fondler that he is. Here for the Mario Kart. Well, I would say that Snowdub will be doing a Mario Kart stream probably pretty soon, and some of you may well end up going to that, and that's okay. We thank you for coming in and saying hello. And Snowdub Mario Kart is always a good laugh, so cannot complain about that. But welcome anyway, and you may, if you choose to stay, or even shuttle between the two shows, that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you
Listen to us
tonight,
and
sir?
watch Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, Avs are not getting it done at the moment, so I could be better, but that seems to be a weekly Saturday thing this season. Is the Avs are always playing while we're doing our show, and I'm missing the third period.
That's right, you are. It's torture. We're torturing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to get my information from Smokey. He keeps me informed in the chat what's happening.
I'm looking at the score right now. The score's on the doors, as they say. Let's have a quick peek before we say hello to everybody. So Flyers 3, Avs 2. So pretty tight, and 11:36 to go. And and there's a couple of other games on. Canes, who have not been that great recently, I don't think, are being beaten by the Canucks. Beaten by the Canucks. 1-0 tight game.
That's a big battle tonight.
It is. Canucks have been going pretty well. Lightning are 2-1 up against the Kraken. So tight games, all of them. And we will check in again with those in a wee while, I'm sure.
I'm sure I'll be yelling every time the Avs score.
Indeed.
If it happens.
Absolutely. So
or cussing if they get scored on.
And we have on the YouTube side, on my YouTube side, I don't know if I can see it here. Your Muslim uncle. How do I highlight that?
It's already highlighted on the screen.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's automatically highlighting every comment that comes in.
So there is a super chat from your Muslim.
That one.
Yes, I don't know how
I can make it highlight.
Can you make it? Because I can't.
It's up there.
Your Muslim uncle for $1.99. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that very much. 6'5" motherfunkin' Sharks. Is this the start of a Sharks comeback then? I didn't think they were playing tonight. Must have been yesterday. 6-5. Sounds like an exciting game. I bet they're still playing better. I bet they're playing better than the current Dallas Stars, who are pish right now, as we say in Scotland. Total pish.
Avs aren't much better. Both of our teams are struggling a bit.
Yeah, there's a few strugglers. We got systematically dismantled by Vegas tonight, 6-1. Vegas didn't even break sweat. That was the frustrating part about it. I think they were like, some of them were stopping for a cup of tea while we were playing, and they just, we were so bad.
Taking penalties just to get a break, get a breather.
Yeah.
We can do it with 4.
It was pretty bad. I've just noticed my Streamlabs dashboard is going. I think
it's trying to get people to subscribe to Dustin.
to Dustin, yes, my good friend Dustin. Perhaps I'll switch that off. I'd love to switch that off, but it won't let me do it.
Technology.
We have so much technology here. Go to dashboard. Oh, I think I might be able to switch that off. There we go. Not that there's any harm in promoting those channels.
Oh, crap.
And that sounds like there's been a goal.
Just scored. I think it was a penalty shot.
Flyers
I just looked over and it's 1-on-1. It's got to be a penalty shot.
It still says 3-2 on ESPN.
Yeah, I just watched it happen, though.
Maybe they're a little far behind. So anyway, lots of people in various chats. Hey, let's throw them on the screen. Where's the scene for that?
I've got it. I'll transition it, but it'll have to refill.
Anyway, yeah, good evening to you all. Smokey is here, Keely Chow, Mike DiCarlo, Ronald Maglio, Marcus Felix, and El Perro Raid. We do not want El Perro. No horse and no El Perro. Keely Chow, I think I said. Marcus Felix is here. Big Dave K, Lou Spec Linux. I'll be reading through the other ones soon. Yeah. Snowdab. Big Dave K is saying he can see posters on the wall. Yeah, I got multiple Who posters. There's a Star Wars one. There's a Beatles one. Jason and the Scorchers and some Cheap Trick stuff on that back wall. And there's a bunch on this wall you can't really see. But Salty Traveling Sea, your Muslim uncle. Lots of wonderful people here. Southern Belle. The lovely Southern
And the Flyers just scored.
And the Flyers just scored.
I'd say that game's pretty much done. 10 minutes left, 5-2 now.
Oh, it's 5 now. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's bad news. And we have various people, I'm sure, in on other. That was just the YouTube ones. I said Sumo Orange. We have Cool Gamer, Putin's Cat. Good to see you. Some guy called Brahma.
Yeah.
And
some guy named Salty.
Indeed.
Salty Traveling Sea.
Salty who? Ugh, don't know who that is. Sounds like a man who would associate with sheep shaggers. Yeah, so great crowd. And as I say, Stars got absolutely thwacked today. Vegas didn't even break sweat. So finished off a fairly miserable week for us with 3 heavy defeats and one shootout win just. So a tight game, Muslim Uncle. Ooh, a tight game is it? I didn't know your butt was playing. I don't have a for that one. So I will give you this one though.
Oh, good for you.
Well, we got a lot of clips tonight. We got a lot of commercials.
Couple of news stories. Got some new commercials. Well, new old commercials.
New old ones. Even some new ones, maybe. Oh no, they're all old.
But before we get to that, what are you having in your glass tonight, sir?
Well, I'm going for the old favorite, the 1792 small batch.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I had a little bit of help with mine that was only a few weeks ago, and it's now an empty.
And that's a bigger bottle than mine.
Yeah, that's the 175.
Yeah, dear. And is that what you're having tonight, or what are you having?
Nope, that one's all gone. I am opening up possibly my favorite, maybe second favorite bourbon. A nice E.H. Taylor small batch pour tonight. So brand new opening of the bottle, and gonna use the double-walled crystal glass.
Cool. Well,
it's good stuff.
I hear that pouring. I can hear that.
Oh yeah, little neck pour.
So cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. And the Kraken of equalizing is the lightning.
Salty's wading into Knob Creek or Crack.
He is into Knob Crack, I think. Yes, Crack meets Knob when it comes to Salty. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think he likes the knob sometimes.
He does. So yeah, scores the few scores from a few games going on, but we do have some more exciting news than that, I would suggest, which is I'm going to cover us up. I didn't do this properly, I know, but world's largest hockey stick is looking for a new home.
That's a big hockey stick.
That is a big. So it's on Vancouver Island as well in Duncan in the Cowichan. I can't say that. In the Cowlichan Valley, near Campbell. It's on the way. It's between Victoria and Nanaimo, so between the two ferries. It's all I know. I've been there once. And and it has been home since 1988 to the world's largest hockey stick and puck, if you notice.
I do see it.
Yeah,
They just need a goalie mask or something above it.
they do.
Just a gigantic goalie mask.
Yeah, no, that's right. That would be quite good. That puck is even Jake Ottinger couldn't stop that puck right now because he's so bad. Even he would let that one slip through. But they're looking to get rid of it because its mounting is falling apart, I believe. But I've heard that there's a city in Illinois is building a bigger one, which we can't have as Canadians. We cannot have that.
Can't have a larger one in the U.S.
No, that's a declaration of war. That can't
That
be
seems
allowed.
likely.
Yeah.
It's hockey.
So the public are saying they don't want to fix it because they'd rather spend the money on other things, including human services, whatever that is. I would actually prefer to spend it on a hockey stick. So
Yeah. That's how you can tell that a country's priorities have gone wrong.
That's right. Their priorities are completely bonkers if they want to spend it on people instead of a giant hockey stick. Well, now at least it wasn't.
Well, maybe you should buy it and just put it up.
I could put it up
in the
somewhere.
backyard.
I think I could put it up the back of. I could put it up Jim Nill, Dallas Stars GM. I would say that it's not as bad as the town in Corner Gas Canadian comedy where they wanted a large, because everybody in Canada and has got especially out west, has to have a large object to represent their town, usually like a giant farmer or whatever. Well, they
biggest
wanted
ball of twine.
Yes, the biggest ball town. They wanted in Corner Gas. They wanted a big dirty hoe because it was a farming town. So
they didn't have any big dirty hose already.
They had no big dirty hose
like
already.
Corn-fed hose.
Wonderful show, Corner Gas. Wonderful show, big dirty hoe. Yeah, that's all the week. That's all the news is this week. There is this week. So that's it. We're over. We're done. We get nothing.
Yeah. Show's over.
Show's
now
over.
we got a ton of clips tonight. I don't know what you've pulled, but let me prepare the first one. We'll take a look at what happened.
This isn't the Dick's division.
What happened in the Red Wings game earlier today.
Oh, I know this is bad. Well, it could be bad. I've not heard any updates, but on Larkin. Yeah,
it was a mess.
And then there was a mess afterwards.
Yeah, I've got both of the clips. So
let's take a look at it because the response was interesting because the wrong Perron went after the wrong guy, but never mind. I just picked a guy at random.
All right, let's see.
So Snowdub's saying he sees the boredom. Where's the boobs? Well, you're looking at the boobs. We're far apart.
Nope. Oh no, this was the wrong one. This was Patrick Kane's first goal.
Oh,
it
right.
It is from the Red Wings game.
He's already got girls taking their tops off.
Shocking.
That man's timing has always been great.
So Patrick Kane gets his first goal as a Red Wing.
Yeah.
Against the lowly. Who is
so
that? The Senators?
Really,
I've got the timeline in there.
Not the first time someone's lost their virginity in Detroit, though.
It's interesting.
Here we go. Let's look at
Kane's looking the other way.
Okay.
So, yeah, the goalie got the assist.
He did. Not a bad goal.
He would have had to the way that happened, yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Yep, so Kane is in Detroit and doing things already.
He is. That was pretty good, yeah. So maybe he's pumping up his trade value.
Yeah. Now let's see if we can show the thing that we were actually trying to show.
The thing with the thing. So your Muslim uncles is my homeboy from Cali was that Red Wings Sharks game. Was at the Red Wings Sharks game 6-5. Rocking in his Sharks gear. Good for him. That's nice.
All right. So here is Larkin having a rough night. He's number 21. You see him get a check to the back of the head or a cross check to the back of the head.
It's a better angle here. Yeah. And then they collapse him.
Yeah, he's pretty unconscious for a while.
He did get up and walk off, but it did look bad, yeah.
The two guys basically on him. He's
Ironic
hurt
given
already
that
there,
the
but
Wings are playing pretty well and he's had a
his
great
knees
year.
are on the ice.
Yeah. So
Well-
that happened and was immediately followed by this next mess. Sorry, it takes a minute to get things set up in here because we're trying to download the videos instead of having to do screen shares now so that it actually has good quality. So
Kinda
immediately
back to the way I
after
used to
that,
do it. Back to the way
a
I
little
used to
bit.
do it.
So he's down on the ice, and then you see Perron
Yeah,
come
look at
across.
that.
Oh yeah, okay. And he crossed
Intent to injure.
Intending to
You're gonna-
injure.
you're
And
gonna
it was a
get
guy
called
that
on
was
that.
nothing to do
Yeah.
with the Larkin thing as well.
Intent to injure, yeah.
Meanwhile, Larkin's
Perron,
motionless
Still
body
lying
is
there.
laying on the ice.
but-
Nobody's even attending to him.
That's
We've
terrible.
got soup. Oh yeah, okay.
So that
And he
was,
crossed checked him high, so that's
that was a
you're gonna get called
misconduct.
on that for sure.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gone.
For sure.
And I would expect that there will be something coming from the league for him tomorrow.
Oh, there's got to be a
An
couple
invitation
of
of some kind.
Indeed, an invitation to come and give them a large packet full of
Let's
cash.
have a chat. Oh, I think that one will get the. I think that will get the
No,
suspension.
no,
That
that's
was.
to stop the suspension.
Oh yeah.
It's the NHL we're talking about here. Those are the biggest nipples I've ever seen.
The ugliest nipples he's ever seen.
Yeah, that Perron thing was wild. I mean, he didn't even. It's not like he even went after. Yeah, there's people chatting on various chats here, and different.
Yeah.
We're broadcasting on 2 YouTubes, 2 Rumbles, a Twitter, and
and a
and a
kick.
so you could be replying to someone that's not even in the same stream. Yeah,
But
Perron
they all
went
show up.
His Belle's here, yeah, and she says she
Yep.
needs more hunky men in her league, her fantasy league. I thought she should just have said she needs more hunky men. I mean, that would have been. She didn't need to go any further, but
Yeah.
yeah. So let's transition that. So I don't know, Larkin. I hope he's okay because I don't like to see anybody injured like that. But Perron deserves. I think he'll probably just get a couple of games. I don't know. Is it 5-game worthy?
I
Intent to
don't know.
injure?
It depends on. I mean, the intent to injure. I think they've got to lay down the hammer a little bit on him. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, we've seen some weird stuff already where there was obvious intent to injure and injury, and here's a $5,000 fine, the max that you can get, and $5,000 is nothing to these guys.
Well, that's a good night out. I mean, really, for them, it's an ordinary night out. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to share my screen somehow. This is Larkin earlier in the week, and a really good view of because he's playing really well. He's really come into his own this season, and the Wings helps that the Wings are better overall. It's a neat goal he scores there. It's a good angle. Very nice.
That was nice
angle.
taking it out of the air.
Oh god, yeah.
Well timed.
Yeah. That's a beauty. Great goal. So
Yeah.
now, obviously, that's at the Sabres, and as usual at the Sabres games, it's 50% Red Wings fans there. It's a lot of Red Wings fans in that crowd, as there usually is a lot of away fans. Sorry, Sabres.
Right.
Yeah, I've been to a few games there, and it's the same in other places. You get a lot of that in Dallas too, when it's Chicago and some of the Canadian teams. There's so many expats living there. Let me stop sharing that and go back to something else. There we go. Or perhaps we'll have the. Let's get some chat up. So yeah, Larkin.
Actually, your Muslim uncle was asking, is there a third-party app or program that can take the chats from everything and throw it together? we can't make it to where you guys can chat with each other, but on this screen that we're showing now, all the chats from all the channels will show up. So anytime somebody chats, it'll show up in this big black box above my head.
And Southern Belle has super chatted again on my YouTube side. If I can figure it out.
We'd have to go to the other screen for me to share it. Give me a second. There.
I'll have to figure out how to do this.
Well, you can't.
I can't.
Because I'm using a third-party app to bring in all the chats.
So Southern Belle for $2, and I don't think it's on. Is it on the screen? I can't see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just me then because I can't see it. Anyway, Southern Belle for $2. I need more hunky hockey men making great moves. You know, and I'm sure they'd be happy to do that for you, Belle. You just got to pick the right ones. There'll be a lot of hunky hockey men would be very interested to help you out. So thank you for that. Again, if I could figure out how to use this damn thing, I would play you a video clip. But I don't know how to do that. I could play an audio clip, I guess. I mean, that would be...
Well, we could play our first commercial of the night.
Well, we could play a commercial. Let's play a commercial then for you, Belle. Just
all right,
for you.
Let's figure out a commercial to do it.
In the meantime,
let's do a new one we haven't done yet.
Oh, we've got a few.
Hey, Benny.
What is it, Nick?
I think I have a splinter.
Splinter, huh? Yeah, we're gonna need to take a look at that.
Hockey can be tough.
Hurry up. I gotta get back on ice.
But saving money with Geico is easy. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on...
As he shakes it out.
As he shakes it out. I think there's a couple more of those Caps ones like that. Yeah, they're always good value for money, the Caps and adverts. They're pretty good.
There's a lot of good Geico hockey commercials. They did probably 10 or 20 of them at one point.
Yeah. So let's see what else we've got. So, well, we could check... I know there's still a couple of games still playing, but let's take a look at Let's take a look at the standings. I think would be a good idea. If I can figure out again how to do this, share screen. Given that there's still a couple of games to go, well, it looks like the Flyers are going to win tonight. So,
yeah, there's a minute left, and it's 5-2. So,
yeah, this might be a little
Colorado
hard to see, but
blew it.
They did. Flyers are okay though. They've got balls.
They're in 15th place overall.
Torch says they've got balls, so they've got balls.
Yeah.
I think I have a clip about that. Bruins had a couple of up and downs, but they're still... I mean, they won today, and that's still top 39. Panthers. The Leafs, though, I mean, the Leafs pretty much... destroyed whoever they were playing today. It was remind me, the Preds. No, I've got nothing against that in principle, so that's okay. Preds being in the Central, so Leafs are piling it on a little bit right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some not
7-1-2 over the past 10, I think.
Yeah, they're piling it on. Yeah, so Wings were doing okay. They might. Well, I mean, who knows? Larkin might. I hope he's okay, but you know, they might struggle a little bit if they lose him. Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, I mean, that's a pretty
4-5-1.
Yeah, I mean, from 2 to 6, there's relatively tight. I mean, not that far apart. 2 to 5, anyway. So,
Night, Snowdub.
Hey, Snowdub. Go enjoy.
He's off to
enjoy
play
the Mario Kart. Yeah, have fun, mate. The Sens still at the bottom. The Rangers still going strong. Islanders won today, I believe. if I'm right in saying. Islanders beat the Kings 3-2, which is a fairly good win for them. So a couple of New York teams at the top of the Met. Don't see that very often. But look, the big gap, though. 6-point gap. So
Yeah.
Flyers have had a great win today. Easy win, really, though. Columbus still at the bottom. So Avs, despite the Avs losing, they're still top. Stars lost today, badly lost today. It wasn't just the loss; it was the manner of the loss. But they're still up there.
And we took a loss to Winnipeg, and they're 7-3-0 in the last 10. I mean, it's been a good run for them. Actually, a pretty good run for Nashville until today too.
Yeah, even the Coyotes have, they lost 2 there, but they've picked up a little bit. So
yeah, there's just not a lot of difference between the top teams and the mid teams right now.
Yeah. I think the Central's looking like the closest spread, as it were, right down to number 6. So Blackhawks have won 2 in a row. So clearly they're not as committed as they should be to tanking. And the Knights, well, today they just did not break sweat beating Dallas today. So they looked pretty damn good. And that was without about 4 or 5 players that would normally be considered first picks for them.
And the Kings have just been lighting it up on the road.
Yeah.
11-0-1 to start the season. And I think they started off 11-0. Yes. I think the one was either today or yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're Kings are looking strong.
Yeah, but
I think that is actually an NHL record for start to a season on the road, 11-0.
Could be, yeah. Look at the Oilers, though. 6 in a row they've won now.
Yep.
Are they back?
They're crawling back into it, but the Canucks and the Kings, I mean, between the Knights, the Kings, and the Canucks, you got a lot of work to do to get into the top 3 just in your division. I mean, they've got a lot of work to do overall.
Indeed. So just looking at it from a conference perspective, Bruins, Rangers, Panthers, Leafs in the East, in the West, the Knights, the Kings, the Canucks. So 3 Pacific teams at the top in the West.
Yep.
Yeah,
currently.
Central's looking a bit weaker this year. And we're about a third of the way through now, really, or getting close to it.
For most teams, but look at the Kings and look at the Sens. The Sens have only played 22 games so far. Everybody else is approaching 30.
Well, Ottawa, this is the thing about Ottawa. It's the capital of Canada. It's got the government in it. So naturally, there are a bunch of lazy slackers that are way behind everybody else. Holding down.
Constantly procrastinating.
Yeah, holding everybody else down. So, sure. So Avs lost. Hurricanes are 3-1 down to the Canucks. Lightning, Kraken still 2 each. Canucks are probably going to win that one. I wouldn't be surprised. 3-1. Second's nearly over, so.
Yeah. Looks like we got a couple more bucks from Sassy Southern Belle. As long as those moves on the ice make my league points go way up. Belle is in our fantasy hockey league for the show.
Should we take a look at that now then?
The games are getting close enough to done that we might as well. If you've got it pulled up somewhere.
About to. Here we go. Bourbon and Boarding Fantasy. Alrighty. Transition. So right now, with a couple of games still going, but the way it's looking, I'll go to a different view. Let's go to the standings view. Overall points, well, I'm teetering on the brink of not being first anymore. I've been first for a few days. My goalies have been shit this week, so Right? And
Yeah.
given that I'm on a goalie strategy, that's not a good plan.
Big winner today was Tay's Slave Victims. Out of all the points lost today, which was 4 points,
Yeah,
he claimed all of them.
he did. How dare he?
Yeah.
How
So
dare he?
his team's finally starting to kick it into gear, it looks like, a little bit.
Yeah.
Came up on the shutouts. Yeah, just a good day for him.
Absolutely. And Bell, let's take a look at Bell's team. Well, Nathan McKinnon did get a goal.
Yes.
Clayton Keller.
I think he's had a goal in each of the last 2 games.
Yeah, Stone had a good game against Dallas. But then again, every player in the Knights had a good game, except for the ones I had in my other fantasy team. And see, now, Bell, you've got a goalie on IR. You could be replacing them for free.
Yeah, you can basically put that goalie on your IR list and go get another goalie
Go get
without
another
having to give up
goalie.
somebody else.
Get somebody like Jacob Wall from Toronto who's maybe free, or someone that's maybe free in that list. So Bell, you could be picking somebody up there and getting another goalie into the fray.
Let's check and see who is available as
So
far
we
as goalies right now.
So let's do that player list. So these are the available goaltenders based on current ranking. According to that, I often would choose to look at it more like in wins. Current ranking
Yeah.
could be you've played 3 games and
Wins
done
or
really
save
well.
percentage.
Yeah. So UC Saros, 11 wins for 21 games played. Stuart Skinner of Edmonton, well, he's done okay, I guess. You've got Vanacek, you've got Binnington. Yeah, Joseph Wall's on IR now. That would have been a reasonable pickup, I think. Carter Hart. Yeah, there's a few reasonable ones.
Yeah, good. A few backup options. I mean, because most of these guys have only played 8 or 9 games, so they're not starting. But it's better than somebody that's not playing. Period.
Well, that's right. I mean, much as I would revile him, Binnington's got a save percentage .912 and 1 shutout, 8 wins out of 19. So it wouldn't be that bad a pickup for a temporary thing.
Yeah.
So there are players, Bell. Reach out to us. We can help you figure that out. All right. So that's the fantasy at the moment. I think it's probably time for another commercial.
All right. I can find one of those.
Let's do it.
Let's do another Geico commercial. Why not?
Hockey rivalries are tough. But saving money with Geico is easy. Geico, proud partner.
Yeah, hard one.
Online dating.
I don't know if I would let team allegiance override other instincts.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Especially looking as goofy as he did, and
she
she was not bad.
Yeah, she was definitely better off out of that one, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, I found a gold mine of Geico commercials on Snap Downloader. I just put in Geico hockey commercials, trying to find the one with the splinter, and yeah, it brought up like 20 of them. So
oh, that's good.
We've got a pile of commercials to add in.
Well, I got some gaming ones as well, so I might try sharing one of those. I don't think I've uploaded them. Hang on a sec.
Then just do it on the Brian's share screen.
I will. So
it's the easiest way.
Do this one. Salty Traveling C pointed out a few to me that we had not seen before. So let's try this one.
Do you have ice hockey by Activision?
Think you're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the puck? Well... To inflict fierce body checking? Yeah. Furious stick checking? Yeah. Ruthless tripping? Yeah. You really think you're ready for all that? I'm ready! Fine. Case your charge. Ice hockey by Activision!
Yeah.
Look at all
Atari
that
hockey.
8-bit glory.
Was
Wasn't
it
that
even
Phil
8-bit at that point?
It's 4-bit. Wasn't that Phil Hartman?
Was it?
I believe it might have been
It
Phil
sounded
Hartman.
like him.
I think it's Phil Hartman, yeah. So thank you for Salty for showing me that one. So there was some stuff, some heartwarming family stuff during the week. Let me just remove that. Exit media, share screen. I got to do this whole damn thing again. There we go. Share screen. You can see the machinations behind all this. So, no, cancel that. It's not doing it.
Not working?
No.
Well, I can show something heartwarming from the stands while you're pulling that one together.
I figure that out.
So, yeah, this took place. It's got to be in some AAA or minor league, but pretty funny. The key thing to watch is at the end of the fight.
You sure this is a fight? I thought they looked like they're making out.
A little bit, yeah.
Holy fuck!
Oh, that was a low blow.
Now, the amazing part is who gets the knockout in this fight.
The girl. Oh, she just pushes his head against it.
He bashed his head into the glass on his own
and
knocked himself out.
Oh, wow. Jeez. I've been in a few barns like that. That's junior hockey, all right. Hey, are you still alive? Oh, yeah. He's getting up. Yeah, he did it himself.
Yeah, let's just see the head bash again because glorious. Boom.
Yeah. What was that all about? That was weird. First I thought she might have pushed him, but she didn't. No.
Yeah, that one's fantastic. I saw that and I was like, nope, that's got to go into the reel for this week.
That is totally bizarre. I'm going to just try and
Smokey,
see.
His head sounded a bit hollow.
Yeah. I don't think that's working. No. My screen sharing has gone up the Swanee.
If you've got it shared, I can fix it for you.
I figured it out.
Okay.
Okay, add to scene. It's back. I got it. I know what was wrong. So there was 3 Hughes brothers on the ice earlier this week. 2 obviously playing for New Jersey and 1 for is it the Canucks or the Sens? Canucks. That's it.
It's the Canucks because they're in the Canucks arena.
So all 3 were on the ice, and obviously their parents are there. So God knows who they were cheering for. That's pretty neat.
Probably none of the above.
None of the above. You don't get that very often.
There was also a brother goalie and skater game that happened this week. I didn't bookmark it though, but not often that you get a goalie and a skater playing against each other in the same game.
No, and against, yes, that's the key part. So here's one of the Hughes is scoring.
Jack Hughes puts it in.
Good Cadillac question, though.
Not a bad goal.
Kevin Ball from the blue line to the front, score! Jack Hughes puts it in.
And then
good Cadillac question, though.
And then another one of them chipped in too. 2 of them got on the board.
40 seconds left before the period horn comes. Jack to the front.
Well, that's
sticked it, but it rules up top, and Luke Hughes.
That's going to make
rips
Christmas
it in.
awkward amongst the family for the third brother.
For the third
so now
one, yeah.
Jack and Luke have both scored
So
against
they're
Quinn,
being
and
impassive.
the Devils lead 5-2.
Oh, and look at
They're
the
just
Bears.
counting
So
the
both
money.
of the Devils
I'm
scored,
sure they're
and
excited inside,
Not
but
the
the Canuck
obviously
brother
they
did
know
not.
Yeah.
They've got to root for both teams with.
But surely, if
with,
two brothers in
Quinn
one
on
team
the
and
other
one in the other, they
side.
can
The Devils
root
just keep this
2/3
alive. Look
for
at
one
this
team and a
quick
third for the other.
snapshot upstairs over the glove by Luke Hughes. Pinpoint act.
So what was the goalie? I wonder who that was. The goalie you're talking about. What game that was?
Yeah, I honestly can't remember. But it was interesting.
Yeah, so there's the Hughes Bowl. Now, if only the Devils would sign the third one, it would be back to the Gordy and Mark Howe and
Right.
the Howe days. Yes, not quite the
Or the
same
Stasny days.
because one's a father and the other's a son. Yeah, the Stasny days. Yeah, you could have, instead of Swedish twins, use triplets. All right, let me delete that. I think we should have a fight though.
One that's not in the crowd
One that's not in the crowd
and doesn't involve the glass knocking them
it
out.
doesn't, but one that. So let me just cue this up. So this, I firmly believe, obviously, just like George Benson, that the children are our future. And
Sumo says he met Marty Howe.
he did meet Marty Howe. I met Gordy Howe. I've never met Marty Howe. But I believe the children are our future, and we should teach them well.
Yeah, I did see this one. Line brawl amongst
There's a line brawl.
6-year-olds or 7-year-olds.
I'm not sure what league that is. It said QHF above there, so it could be. Is it Quebec? I don't know. Or is it perhaps foreign?
Well, look at the names.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of letters.
Scandinavian, perhaps.
It could be.
But I love it. They're obviously enthusiastic, well brought up kids. The ref didn't seem too concerned about stopping it either. He was like, "Okay, I'll pull you off, but the rest you can just get on with it." That's hockey, baby, as the tweet said. Somebody says,
the main chat is probably 70s YouTube chat. You can pop out his chat or pop out my chat and still be able to participate in the chat and give your watch wherever you want.
Actually, I was just reading down the comments below it on Twitter. Somebody says the Karen hockey mom yelling, "Stop it!" does it for me. Yeah, Ty Domi immediately skates in to retaliate. Yeah.
Right.
Someone says, "Guarantee it's Massachusetts." Everyone joined in. I'm proud of them all. Don't be that teammate who doesn't grab someone. No, goalies didn't take part though, which I think is a shame. But the first kid in was an absolute
probably
legend.
barely move.
That's right. The first kid in was an absolute legend. No hesitation. I don't know. That's pretty funny. So,
can you drop a link to your YouTube either in private chat or
where am I dropping it? I will. Hang on.
If you put it in the private chat, I'll throw it over into the into my chat. So
yeah. So I hope everyone's enjoying these clips. We always do our best to find some interesting stuff.
Oh, he found his way there.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. Oh, hey, Putin's cat. How are you? Yeah, we do our best to find interesting clips. We probably could do with another commercial at this point.
Okay. Well, we got a pasta commercial.
Oh, good.
What's up?
Tough call, pasta. Large cold brew?
Better make it a medium. I only have 2 minutes. Hey, ref, check your voicemail. You missed some calls.
Wow, she knows your order?
Yeah, I'm pretty much a regular here.
Pretty much a regular
Where
here.
there's hockey, there's Duncan. So grab a cold brew for game time. America runs.
At first, I thought he said, check your wife. You missed some calls. But
Right.
Check your Wi-Fi. Check your wife. I thought that's a really cool insult. Good one. Yeah, he's they know
Nice
your
to
order.
get the ref. Yeah, the pasta ones are pretty good. It's like Ovechkin all over again.
Yeah. The Ovechkin is to me is the best. Those Ovechkin heads are the best.
The
without
king
a
of
doubt.
the commercials.
He is. Right. So I did that one. So I want to check in on some power rankings. This is the ESPN power rankings, and we don't have to go through every team, but let's just have a little look at ooh, that's horrible.
Top 6 or 7, maybe
Yeah.
10.
Right, there we go. It went all red for a. So number 1, this is from a day ago, so not taking into account today's games. New York Rangers at number 1. Yeah, you know, Breadman's doing well.
I mean, yeah, I guess because the Bruins had a pretty rough stretch. It was like 5-4-1.
Yeah. I do like the video underneath though. 10 dumbest decisions in Power Rangers. That's pretty random, but hey, it's Rangers. It's funny. I was talking to my son the other day when he was here about because I was talking about some TV themes that trigger memories for me as a kid, and obviously I'm talking 60s and 70s. I said, "Well, what would it be for you?" He said, "Oh, Power Rangers." So whenever he hears the theme for the Power Rangers, it triggers childhood memories for him. Is that Ovechkin in the Power Rangers? Number 2, Vegas Golden Knights. I would not argue with that, having seen them today.
Definitely the top of the West at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Number 3, LA Kings, which is the big surprise, I think, this year. Biggest surprise.
Yeah, they're a little bit ahead of where they thought they would be, I think. And that
so,
may bring them back to the pack here in a little while, but they're definitely overperforming compared to where we all thought they would be at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I thought playoffs maybe, but not to be doing quite as well.
Yeah, but that's a lot of pretty good goalie play that they're getting, I think, and young players that are performing before they're hitting where they should be. I mean, most players, it takes a little bit to get into the swing of it. They've got a few young players that are just doing really, really good right out of the gate.
Yeah, Boston Bruins at number 4. Well, they've wobbled a bit recently, but they're still probably going to win a lot more than they lose.
Yeah. Different team from last year, but they are definitely definitely still up there in the upper echelon right now.
Yeah. Now it's funny because Ullmark hasn't been that great. Swayman's been the better goalie, I would say, of the two. He's won more than Ullmark in the last couple of weeks. Ullmark's lost. I think he lost 3-1-2, lost 3-1-1, or something like that. So he's wobbled a bit. Yeah, he has wobbled, and he's losing a lot of goals. Now I don't know whether that's him or the team in front of him, but a little bit unusual for him. So
sure.
Avalanche, well,
and somehow they've got the points that they've got. It doesn't feel like they're playing really good. They have not fired on all cylinders for a single game this year. And yeah, we did lose Makar and Byram early in the week. They did end up coming back after a game or two out, and we got Val Nichushkin back tonight. But of course, we saw that that didn't amount to much. You can't win just off of Nathan McKinnon scoring and anger, because it seems like he gets angry at some point of the game and he'll go get a goal. But nobody else seems to be feeding off of his energy. I think if I was to guess, I would say that part of the Avs problem is the captain situation. I mean, I understand Landeskog, he's out for the season. He was out for all of last season. We really haven't operated with a captain for either season. I think they should have named an interim captain and made a leader in the locker room, step up to take on the position for the year,
Who
because
would
they
you
are
have
not
picked?
getting the energy.
Who would
I
you
would
have
have taken Cale Makar. He's doing the part. He's saying the things. He's taking responsibility when he makes mistakes. At least on the fan-facing side of it, the media side of it, he's doing the right things. And McKinnon, although he's world-class, elite hockey player, superstar, I don't think he has the temperament to be the captain.
No.
Makar seems to.
Okay.
And ultimately, I think Makar is going to end up being the captain after Landeskog is gone anyway. So, I mean, you could have given him the interim and maybe had some more leadership in the locker room, and maybe, get some more turnaround from these guys, because they just seem listless. It's very good and very bad. And it's annoying.
I really thought you guys would be way above everyone else in the Central by now. So it's not expected.
I was hoping so, but I mean, we don't have the injuries to complain about from last season. They're just not getting it done right now.
It's weird, eh? Well, it's a long slog, and better to be strong in the last half than the first. If you're going to, do it in the last half.
And Landeskog is with the team for this whole month. He's going to be spending the whole month with the team here in Colorado, because we've got a fairly long homestand, and
nice.
So he's rehabbing here instead of in Canada, where he has been rehabbing.
I'm pretty sure that when I was thinking about it, that Pete DeBoer might have been his manager at the Kitchener Rangers. Might have been his coach at the Kitchener Rangers. I'm pretty sure he was the coach when Landeskog played there.
That's possible.
Thinking about it the other day, I thought that's the time frame that. Pretty sure Pete DeBoer's time there was the time frame that Landeskog was there, so he might have coached him at junior. I'll have to look that up. Stars here at number 6. I would say that is way too high right now. We've had a terrible couple of weeks. Just not looking good at all. And Ottinger has stumbled badly recently. In fact, our backup guy, Wedgwood's better. He's playing better. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that we've got some real duds in defence. So that should have been fixed, and it hasn't been. So that's probably going to hamper us all season, I think.
Yeah, Putin's cat. I'm in Colorado.
Yeah. 7, the Canucks. Fair enough. Red Wings were 8. Panthers at 9. Leafs at 10 in this list with the Jets. So that's a fair list. I think I would put Dallas lower. After the last couple of weeks, they should be lower than that.
Yeah. Who do you raise, though? The Jets?
Well, I mean, I would put the Canucks above them. That's for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Jets are playing better right now in the immediate past, so I'd say the Stars are probably more like the number 12 or so. At the bottom, we have the Blackhawks at number 32, below the Sharks.
The Sharks have crawled out of the cellar.
They are no longer the bottom of the power rankings than the Ducks. Anyway, that's just ESPN's view, of course. Another interesting thing was the stat leaders, and I don't know if this has been updated from them. Updated for today. Get rid of that. Ad blocker, yeah. You do have Georgiev has got the number of top wins.
Yeah, and that's because he's been playing so much. I mean, he did not play tonight, so he did not take the loss tonight. Yeah, it was a scheduled day off.
And I think this may be not including today's results, but interestingly enough, number 1 in goals, Brock Boeser, I can never say that, and assists, Quinn Hughes. So,
yep,
yeah, pretty good. Sam Reinhart tied for second in goals, which is good for one of my fantasy teams. Anyway, that's about the size of that. I think it's probably time for another commercial.
Alrighty, let me see what we still got.
Do it.
Actually, I don't think we've ever played this one, so let's try it.
Hey, Juice, what are your financial goals?
No goals.
Like, no goals for retirement?
No goals.
So no goals for your investment portfolio?
No goals.
What about a new home?
No goals.
Good talk. See you on the ice.
I was going to say, he's going to say it again.
Talk to a financial professional today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Mass Mutual.
Nice
one. Yeah, found that one today. So since we were talking about Landy, I did finally find the video of apparently the injury that has caused him this 2 years of not playing. And it happened to be against the Stars back in the bubble. So we'll just show that one real quick because...
Not the injury to Landeskog.
Watch the skate.
Goes down, it comes around and right
you see it?
It catches Landeskog, so you have to think that potentially that could be a cut on the right leg.
It'll yeah, we can show it again.
Oh, right.
Nope, right there. Yeah. Oh. Right above his knee, he gets to skate across the top of his knee. And that's what he's never recovered from.
And it was his own teammate by accident.
Yeah, his own teammate gets cut down, and in fact, I think it was Makar.
Is it like, did he cut some tendons, or?
Cut muscle, cut tendon, cut a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, he did play the next season, and the Stanley Cup season, but he's had to have multiple surgeries on it since. So, but as far as I can tell, and from what people have said, that was the incident that has led to this 3 or 4 years of issues for the captain.
It is a shame,
and may end up costing him the rest of his career. Who knows?
Yeah,
but like I said, he's back with the team right now, hanging.
Well, that's got to be good for all of them, spirit-wise. But
yeah.
So let's have a wee look. This is just, speaking of goalies, this is a real groin stretcher.
Evan Levi, who on this play right here with a Montreal 2-on-1, Suzuki, Caulfield,
Levi.
And then that left pad and skate right
really
there.
makes me want to stretch when I see
Our
that.
big save brought to you by Toyota. Let's go, Evan Levi. Go on.
Ooh, that looked like it was
I've got a goalie thing too, but it's your team.
All right. Well, I'll let you puff up my shitty goalies.
Yeah. Let me get rid of the. All right, here we go. Well, I mean, it's kind of the goalie thing, but it's more the other player.
Now Onger takes a look
Game
with
of
that
inches.
scramble boost. He just kind of took his eye off it, and then Suter. Whoa! Wow! Delicate.
That was close.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Sometimes when that puck gets above you like that,
Suter pulls it out.
Yeah. It is on the line, going in.
Now Onger takes a look with that scramble boost. He
look,
just
they're all
took his eye off
celebrating.
it, and then Suter. Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow! Delicate.
That was close.
But how about Onger here?
So yeah, that was some quick thinking. That was close.
That was very close. I think was that against the Panthers. I think they beat us anyway, so it was irrelevant in the end. It was,
Mike DiCarlo says Carolina tied it up, and
then the Canucks
then took the lead again.
So I don't want to overemphasize the fighting part of the game, but then again I do. So I have no idea where this is from, and it's quite a lengthy bit. But you've got to look very closely at what's going on. There's a lot of it'll show us when we're watching it, but there's a lot of shit going on up here. And then
this was men's league. This is just a men's league.
And then it's a beer league, and then it ends with a watch the door at the bottom towards the end. That goal is coming up. Nope. The best bits are yet to come.
Yeah.
Ooh. Someone tries to chop someone's head off, I think, at one point. Here it comes.
I've seen a lot of that lately.
And then he runs away.
And back onto the ice for a line brawl.
And then someone shuts the door on him. That's funny. It's the shutting the door on him that I thought was hilarious.
Yeah,
so
right as he got there, too.
Yeah, he does the dirty move at the top. Like he chops, I think he tries to chop someone's head off, runs away, and the door gets slammed.
He knew he was screwed. It was at that point he knew he
was fucked. Yeah. It was a hand chop. He didn't use his stick, but still, he tries to exit. No, you ain't going nowhere.
That was good.
The door slammed. The dude who slammed the door shut deserves free beer for life. I love it. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think,
trying to think if I had anything else from this week. I know there was other stuff that happened. I just the late slap shot, the very controversial late slap shot in a blowout game. Bad form.
Do it.
So 5-1, nothing's going to happen here. Why are you taking a slap shot with like 1.2 seconds left from the other end of the ice?
Tough way to end it. Lazan really frustrated.
And Lazan gets hit by the puck. Obviously was not happy.
I don't know. I don't understand what was happening there. He was trying to put it on.
We got to see that again from the start.
Just wants to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll let it cycle again.
Lazan breaks the stick in frustration.
I'll bet he does.
And it looks like it stung him, but
I gotta think he's just trying to put his head was down. He's not. Lazan can't.
Ouch.
I think he's just trying to shoot it down the ice in frustration.
What is it? 3 seconds left or something?
yeah, the horn blow. There's 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. 0.6 seconds, or right around there is when he shot. And it's not like it was even an empty net.
All he had to do was hold on to it, yeah.
Yeah, there was no point in doing it.
That's right,
and
what a waste.
especially with in a 5-1 blowout. That's a pointless thing. And
nuts.
I think he should have probably been called, or he may have actually gotten a fine for it, but I didn't go back and check on it.
He certainly made a few players, national players, a bit pissed off, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I imagine the next game there's going to be a little bit of retribution on that.
I would think so. And quite rightly so. So I know you've got this Peter Puck stuff that I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind taking a quick peek at that. So Peter Puck, apparently, and maybe people in the audience will remember this, was on NBC, Hockey Game of the Week, during the 70s. And it was a Hanna-Barbera creation to explain hockey to people. I'd never seen this stuff, and it's quite neat.
I was actually going to make it the outro for the show tonight and just let it play, but no, we can do it now.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've got it pulled up. I'm just getting it resized real quick.
I even like the, and I'll show it after you've shown this.
Peter Puck here again. This time I'm going to tell you about playing the game. NHL hockey, that is, the world's fastest team sport. First, let's take a look at the rink.
From dirty plays to
right
wholesome.
Here at the center face-off circle, like this.
That's a good
The
one. I love
referee
that.
drops
The
little
size
old
of
me
them.
onto the ice between the two opposing centers. Hi, guys. Now, easy does it, fellas. This is only a demonstration, you know. Now for the offsides that stop the game. There's what we call
Offsides
offside at the blue
with an
line.
S.
The puck, that's me, must always precede the attacking players across the opponent's blue line. I can be stick-handled across, passed across, or shot across. Oops, just as long as it's me first. If both skates of an attacking player cross the blue line before I do, that's a no-no. The linesman will stop play, and a face-off will take place in neutral ice at the nearest red dot. The purpose of this rule is to prevent a player from being permanently stationed in front of the opponent's goal. Now we come
Ovechkin?
to icing the puck.
That's right.
When a defensive player finds the going hot in
I
his
thought the
zone
purpose
and
of
decides
offsides
to
was to
move
rule
face-off
out
by
perfectly
shooting
good
his
Dallas
all
Stars
the way.
goals.
Yikes! Back down the rink and across the opponent's goal line. Whoa!
Shaggy.
Icing
It
is
does
called
sound like
as soon
Shaggy.
as I touch one of the opposing players other than their goalie. In this case, a face-off then takes place all the way back in the defensive player's deep face-off circle. It's time to play NHL hockey. Woo! Keep your eye on me. I'm pretty fast.
That's great. I'd never seen that before. But it does sound like Shaggy.
It could be.
It could well be, yeah. But one of the images I liked from the Twitter thread that was on was the boarding one.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. It's who's boarded him though? Or has he just been left stuck to it? All the players look like Scooby-Doo villains.
Yeah, they do.
Peter Puck, that's a good one. I don't remember that. I'd never heard of it.
It's actually got pretty good explanations for the two rules that nobody seems to understand.
It's not bad, yeah. But he did. He said offsides, not offside.
Right.
Offsides. So, should we show the Shoresy trailer for season 2?
We could.
I've got it here.
I mean, I've already watched the whole season
Well, I know,
about a month ago.
I haven't watched it, but because I've watched season 1. I haven't watched 2 yet. I don't have a service that has it, and I haven't been able to put my eye patch on and find it anywhere else yet.
Oh, see, I think it's on Hulu now here in the U.S. It was on something else up there in Canada last
Crave,
month.
I think.
Crave, yeah. And Jerry Kiso just signed a new, I think 5-show contract with Crave. So
cool.
Yeah.
The corn maze, hey,
Oh.
out the door, you fucking loser. Coming for that.
Start that again.
Found your way out of the corn maze, hey, out the door, you fucking loser. Coming for that streak, bud. Hey, Bill Gates buying up farmland around you guys too, or? Wearing number 8 for the Timmins Timber Kings, Mervyn Emmanuel Moses. What a moment for this young man, as it is no doubt the greatest moment of his entire life. Hey, which one are you, fucking Elmer, Isaac, Ezekiel? You're dead. You're dead. No, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm serious. I'll fucking kill you, Shoresy. All right, first shift we kill each other. Found your way out of the corn.
The Isaac,
All right,
Ezekiel.
first shift we kill each other.
Which
Give
one
your
are you?
balls a tug.
Which one are you?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Love
It was a good season. I think you'll like it. And of course, Letterkenny starts its final season here in just a few days.
Yeah.
I think it's is it the 14th or is it the 26th? I can't remember what date it is, but final season of Letterkenny coming up.
It's good stuff, though. Good stuff, yeah. I will get a copy of the second season somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You definitely should.
I should, yeah. So let's see. Oh, this was quite neat. So I'm just checking on the scores for the final games that are running.
Well, right, obviously a disappointing.
We have
Smokey wants to see the puck explain goalie interference. I would love that too.
That's right. Again, goalie interference is used to rule out perfectly good Dallas Stars goals. That's the
It
explanation.
seems like every team's goals.
Canucks 4-3 still against the Hurricanes. Lightning Kraken 3 each. Tight games. Those tight games today. So speaking of the Canes, though, this was a neat little clip from their coach. Obviously expressing high high confidence in their ability to come back from being 5-0 down against the Oilers.
Start to this game. Anything you're seeing out here that you can build on?
We're on our way to losing 50-0 right now. I've never seen our team play this brutal. So at this point, you know, I don't really. I'm lost for words, to be quite honest. Weren't ready to start, which was clear, and now we're just kind of doing things not the way we do it, and this is what you get. So at this point, we're probably turning the page.
Well, thanks for doing this. I know it's not easy.
Why doesn't he
There was
just say,
still 8 minutes left in the second period at that point, too.
"You're all losers, losers"?
Yeah.
Sure, they can sit there. They can hear him. Surely, you're all fucking losers. It's
Brenda Moore, not sparing their feelings.
No, I would not want to be in that locker room during intermission. Where of course
We're on our way to losing 15-0.
50-0 right now. He's just 50-0. Of course, our other favorite coach, Torts. Hang on. Again, I got to get this.
We do stupid stuff. We don't make some plays sometimes.
I don't know why that paused. There we go.
We win the game because we got balls. Yeah. We do.
He's got balls.
We do stupid stuff. We don't make some plays sometimes. Lose sight of certain momentums in the games. A number of things we have to work on and try to get consistent at. But one thing we do have is balls.
So Torts does admire his players' balls.
Yeah, just
Confirm.
like AC/DC. They've got big balls.
They've got big balls.
Well, how about the last commercial that I've got on deck for this week?
I've
No one ever got better at hockey by bowling. More practice for you.
Show your commitment to the game with the U Plus Crazy Light from CCM. Get your fit on.
I really wanted to see him throw his head down that.
I seem to remember a version of it where he does come back through the ball
He
return,
does,
but
yeah.
I've never found it again. I wonder if they.
I thought we had that version.
I think we talked about it, but I've only ever been able to find this version.
That's weird. I thought we had it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a Mandela effect thing where we both are certain that it happened, but I can't find a copy of it anywhere. Every time I've looked.
Dolly had braces, and I don't care what anyone says. Putin's cat's going to hate me for that. So I don't think he agrees with me. But Dolly had braces. But yeah, it could be a Mandela effect because I'm sure there's a version where you see from his point of view his head rolling down. You see what he sees going towards the pitch.
See, I don't remember that one. I remember like his head coming back out of the ball return and saying something to him.
No, Putin. I was talking about Dolly had braces. Because we had on Nick's show, we had that big discussion about it, and I said, "I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Dolly had braces."
Bond.
Yes, Bond. I'm just brazening it out because clearly she didn't. But
bottoms up,
as they say.
Oh well, Tom was pretty enthusiastic about that on one of the other shows too.
Yeah. It's fun. I like it fun to talk about. Just find the 35mm print. Yeah, exactly. You'd have to find, and there's probably only one that's got it.
Come, Mr. Bond. You enjoy the scallop just as much as I do. Please, eat.
Sorry, I've got all these Bond clips here.
My name is Bond, James Bond.
So I guess we're at the end of our tether.
That's what I had for tonight.
We are tethered. I had some other stuff, but what the hell, it'll wait. It's not topical.
Okay. So not stuff from this week, just extra stuff.
I might have one. Hang on, I might have one. Again, they got to queue this damn thing up. There we go. So the Leafs are They're not shy. They're not shy about throwing their weight around these days. They're maybe becoming the big bad boys.
Carrier unable to control that. Carrier returning to the Nashville lineup. First game in 4. Nice, just ran. Carrier unable to control that. Carrier returning to the Nashville lineup. First game in 4.
That helps for the fantasy leagues.
It certainly does. The big bad boys in blue. And they're actually doing pretty damn good. Yeah. And did I have one more? I don't know if I've got any current fights. Got an old one though. This is actually from the Kitchener Rangers, my former junior team that I used to go and see for many years.
Yeah, and this is only 2 years old.
It's only 2 years old, so I didn't see this one. But
Right off, it's Mark Woolley, Arbor Jackeye. Jackeye wasn't in the lineup the last time Woolley dropped the gloves and was off force. It's Woolley and Jackeye throwing bombs at each other. Big shots from Arbor Jackeye, but Woolley firing back. Woolley with the right hand that dropped out.
no, that was a nice one. Look at
I
this.
would love to know how that name becomes Jackeye. Oh, he's got it reversed. His name is reversed on his jersey.
It is. I was going to say, because otherwise it's Zihaja.
I know. I was like, wait a second. How are they getting that?
Jacksepticeye. Yeah. Wow.
Gosh.
That was a nice one. But I think has Jackeye here also not got a bit of blood on him too?
Oh, he got a few hits. Yeah, it looked like his right eye was cut pretty good.
It was, but that finishing right was a belter. You know, the OHL always is a fun league.
Yeah.
Not for the faint-hearted. So that was it. Yeah, that's all I got. We'll save some of the other commercials for next week.
Cool.
Lightning Kraken is still 3 each. Canucks Hurricanes still 4-3. There's a few minutes to go in that one, though, so it could change. So, good stuff. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Is this part of the game? Well, it's kind of part of the game. But
It's one of the most fun parts of the game.
That's what it is. Where do I go to games these days? Until recently, I was going to a lot of Western Hockey League stuff in BC. Now I'm going to I'm in a little town in the prairies in Alberta, and we've got a double A team, or it's even less than that, even more junior than that. So there's a team in town, but it's a pretty low level league. I try to get to a couple of NHL games every year. It's been tricky for me personally this year because of the back issues, but they will be getting resolved soon, I hope. And I intend to try and get at least a couple of Stars games in before the end of the year, before the end of the season.
Maybe they'll still be playing in June for the Dallas meetup.
Well, they might be playing in their own home rink outside, I guess, but they've got one at the back of their mansions. But I don't know if they'll be playing in June. But so yeah, I haven't been to a game. I haven't even been to a AAA game for, I don't know, 8-9 months. I was at a game early in the year, but I've had these back issues, so I've kind of not been too keen to go too far.
Yeah, and I've got Avs season tickets, but I only go to about a game every 3 weeks or so. It really depends on if a game falls on a Tuesday night or maybe a Thursday night, I'm able to do it. But it's also an hour drive there and an hour drive back, and they keep starting their freaking games at 8 o'clock or 8:30 local time, which means I'm getting home at like 1 a.m. So I've done a lot of selling off the season tickets this year so that I can pay off the season tickets because it's almost easier to watch it at home now, unless it's a game I really, really want to go to.
I know, and I do intend to go to a few, at least a couple of NHL games this year once my back's fixed, or next, I should say, in the spring. But I am going to the local team, which is, as I say, is like it's not even double A. I think it's less than that. Very local.
Single A.
Yeah, single A, I think. Still good fun. Nice little arena in town, but
Probably a bit of fighting.
well, it's robust. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. It's fairly robust. These are big cornfed prairie guys.
That's how you get noticed in single A to get up to double A.
Yeah.
You goon.
I mean, it's not a particularly big arena. It's only got the seats in the upper level for maybe 200-300 people, and then you can stand around the sides and at the bottom. So it's that kind of arena.
So probably about the size of the one of the crowd fight tonight, because that looked like a fairly small
it's
arena.
that kind of thing. It's a local small town arena. There's two. I mean, it's not big. It's good though. It's a good little setup. It's pretty new. So I would just like to say hello to Sumo Orange and Fucksod and Hood TW over in my Rumble, who were in the chat over there. Thank you for being there and watching over there. I appreciate it. Just thought I'd better give you guys a mention before we wrap up. So yeah, hoping to get some more live hockey in soon, as it were. Once I feel I can withstand it.
And we should probably announce. I think we are going to be off the weekend of Christmas and possibly the weekend of New Year's. So we may take a little bit of a break there. Those are the 2 weeks we talked about, right?
Yeah. So 21st, I've got this operation on my back.
Right.
So I'm probably going to take some time off. So that would cover the 20, whatever the Saturday is after the 21st. I can't even think what that is. 21st to Thursday. So 23rd.
We're closing out Green Rocks. Did you need to tell us something? Because I can pop you a quick link if you just wanted to pop on for a sec.
So 23rd we'll be off the air. And potentially the 30th. I don't think we're planning to do a New Year's Eve show, but you never know.
No, I don't think we are.
No, I don't think we are. So we're going to have a bit of a break. Sumo Orange. I'm saying Sumo Orange. Sumo Orange. Because Sumo Orange loves the way I say that name. Sumo Orange. I read it in a book.
Book?
The book. I had a good look in the book and it said Sumo. Sumo Orange. Orange. Don't keep playing Hockey Day after surgery. I should be okay. Well, I won't say okay. I won't be able to run up and down stairs or anything, but we'll see.
Hey, Tina.
So we'll take a couple of weeks off. I think 23rd and 30th, and then be back first full week in January. However, we're back next week. Do not despair. There's no
We will be here.
No need to be entering the Chateau Despair. We will be here. And on that happy
and
note,
Silvar is here.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Green Rock shows up and see.
Davina's just made it too, and D-Bud Martin. So people are
there must have been something else that was on that everybody's popping over from.
In that case, I'm going to have to find another damn commercial to play just to spin this out for another few minutes. So stick with it. What have you got going on soon, mate? Anyway.
Well, I think I'm gonna, since we're semi done early, I think I'm going to maybe go over and play some Mario Kart with Snowdub, because we've talked about trying to do that after I get off the show here. Tomorrow, we've got, I'll be on Culture's show. Monday, the Monday Night Meltdown on Comics Division's channel, and Tuesday night we are doing yet again the Party Animal stream. So I've got Mad Mardigan, Little Chad, Slender Dad, Boosh from chat, Smokey from our chats, and a few other people are gonna do some more Party Animals. And last Tuesday we played for like 4 freaking hours. We went till like 2:00 in the morning. So it was pretty fun. We had a good time. Mad especially likes attacking me, and Slender Dad is very much targeting Little Chad most of the time, it seems. So
I see.
The lines have been drawn.
This is how the lines are drawn. Okay. Well, that's why you should surprise them by doing something different then.
Yeah. I'll attack the weakest player.
Exactly. Attack who you think might be your ally.
I'd still be mad.
I'd still be mad. He's the weakest regardless. Apparently, D-Bud Martin's been here since the start, and I probably said that at the beginning. But I didn't notice. I forgot. I'm getting old.
Yeah, he was posting links at the very beginning of the show.
And I do want to thank anyone who's been modding on any of our channels. I know D-Bud and has been doing that. Mike DiCarlo. Davina is a mod too, and I thank her for doing all the modding on this and other shows I do, and D-Bud Martin, who's just top man. But thanks to all of those with a wrench for doing their wrenchy things tonight.
Indeed.
Let's play this little advertisement.
Game rated E for everyone.
Adjust to that weak wraparound. Come on.
You think you're playing, Poike?
Give me the phone, man. Your mommy is so ugly when she was born. The doctor slapped her mommy. Hey, Billy.
Check your replay. Now you look okay for a bit. No,
it's the Russian 5.
Hello?
Hey, mommy. You like hockey?
It's okay on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
I'm not sure they could do that advert now. You know, it could be considered somewhat.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Yeah, I'm not sure they could.
There's a lot of things we can't do now.
Is that Ben Stiller? I don't know. Let's watch that again. Hang on, I'm going to get that back then because maybe it is.
Maybe.
Let's just try that again, and this time I'll make it bigger, as the actress said to the bishop.
Just put it on the full screen. Yeah.
Game rated E for everyone.
Adjust to that weak wraparound. Come on.
You think you're playing, Poike?
Give me the phone, man. Your mommy is so ugly when she was born. The doctor slapped her mommy.
I'm not sure it is.
No, that's not Ben Stiller.
No.
Hello?
Hey, mommy. You like hockey?
NHL on Sega Dreamcast.
That's so creepy. You like hockey? It should have been Ben Stiller and Jamie Lee Curtis. That would have worked.
Yeah, but Ben would have been pretty young at that point, or not that young at that point. I mean, because he's older than me, and I was in high school when the Dreamcast came out. I think I was a freshman or sophomore, and he's probably 10 years older than me.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't think that was him. So the Lightning beat the Kraken 4-3 in overtime. And there's 19 seconds left in the Canucks Hurricanes. So we might as well see that one out. It's gone from 19 seconds to 23. We can hear someone.
We hear you. Let me add you to the scene real quick.
He's gonna do that thing, that EV mic.
Okay, give me just a sec.
He's trying to figure this out.
And your audio is a little bit hot.
Nine seconds to go. Canucks 4, Hurricanes 3.
How I can fix the audio.
All right.
Sorry, Brahma.
You're on.
Hi, hail everybody. It is my birthday. I want to come say hello and what's up.
Happy birthday.
Brahma, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, my man. You said you don't particularly love curry, so we're going to have something else made for you. And thank you so much for having me on, my dudes. I just hopped on the Soldier Spears channel. I'm hopping through people's live streams for my birthday because fuck it.
Instead of doing it live like last year.
You know, I big shout out to you, my dude. Like, you know, it's actually funny because when I started this whole thing, I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's start the Legion memers because I need assets. We'll share assets together and share skills and all that. but it's turned into something I could never possibly have imagined what it's turned into. So Brahma, just so everybody knows, Brahmabull is part of the Legion of Memers. So
Yeah.
big
I never
shout out to him.
meme, but I'm part of the
I
Legion.
meme. I meme a lot.
Well, no, Brahma. See, I got a problem. I'm too good of a guy to kick people out. So Brahma, you're still staying. I'm not kicking you out, my dude.
I'm grandfathered in.
Yeah. You know, this is how I come from the Middle East. That shit's how it works. You got connections, you come in. That's how it works. Sorry, my Scottish friend.
It's all right, mate. I'll still keep memeing whether you acknowledge that or not.
Yeah.
I always
my
copy
mate,
the Legion of
how it
Memers
works.
in. I always copy Legion of Memers in.
And if you are memeing anybody in the fellowship, make sure to hashtag the Legion of Memers, because I will retweet and share it unless it's extremely inappropriate.
Well, that's 99% of memes then.
Ah, fuck off. You know, you guys
I
aren't
know,
that
I
bad.
know. So yeah, but I hope you're having a great birthday.
My brother is out of the country at the moment, and Brahma knows the whole situation.
Right. Okay.
And my mother is like, I'm not letting you spend your birthday alone. So she came, and she's here for the entire month. She cooked, and bro, I can't tell you, Brahma, when you come, dude, you're gonna have. I don't know. Have you ever seen like an Indian person's spice cabinet?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not personally. I've been to Indian spice stores. They've got a lot of spices.
So people who've seen an Indian person's spice cabinet are like, "What? How the fuck is this shit organized?" But we know where everything is. So you're gonna have some great flavorful food. If you don't like curry, you can still try it, my friend. You could still try it. But we'll have other food for you as well.
I like spicy. I'm just not a fan of vegetables. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So if we've got meat and spicy curry, probably fine.
I'm making some beef curry for you, my friend, with an extra amount of potatoes.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. My perfect meal is pumpkin pie. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And are we exclusively on Rumble or YouTube?
YouTube and Rumble. We're actually on like 5 channels.
Okay, so for the YouTube audience, I can't specifically say what happened to my mother, but I can say that a certain doctor said to get a certain thing, which affected my mother in a certain way, and she's now on permanent oxygen. But the cooking is what makes her happy. So when you come, man, we're gonna have some scotch. I've already gotten it. Don't worry, Brahma. I know you. When I was at Brahma's for Thanksgiving, we finished a good bottle of scotch.
Yeah, Glenlivet 12, I believe it was. Yeah.
Listen. When it comes to my friends, I don't fucking cheap out. If I can afford it, I don't cheap out. You know how it is. And if the Scottish man ever comes to the States, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do because I don't think I can keep up with his taste buds.
I'm sure I'll bring something with me.
Oh, bro, if you bring something... No, you're going to have to bring not something. You're going to have to bring many things.
I could bring
bagpipes.
bagpipes.
He's in Canada now. He doesn't get the good scotch.
Oh, you can buy a lot of good... I mean, you can get a lot of good stuff too. My daughter
but not
works
directly from home.
My daughter works in the business, so she sends me bottles. So.
Yeah.
Is your daughter single?
No.
Oh, god damn it! I wanted some free scotch, you bastard!
No,
ruining my dreams.
She works in the. I used to work in that business too for many years. I worked for a major alcohol
distributor.
Company. Distributor,
producer. In Colorado, we got a lot of distilleries. You're more than welcome to come by and revolutionize that shit.
Well, I keep telling Brahma I'm going to come and visit him once my back's sorted. So.
Don't play around. If you visit, Brahma and I will show you a good time. We'll have some fun.
No, I will show you a good time.
No, that's.
In Russia, I show you a good time.
I've only drunk with a Scottish and Irishman. By that, I mean one parent was from Scotland, one parent was from Ireland. So hang out with a pure Scottish man is going to be fun.
There's nothing pure about me. Indeed, it would be fun, my friend, and it will happen one of these days. Trust me, it'll happen.
Amen. You know, I don't know where the Legion is going to go. Hopefully, one day we'll make it happen.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, ha. We'll see what happens.
Well, sir, happy birthday to you. We'll have a
Indeed.
toast to that, and I will
Cheers.
see you tomorrow. But we were on our way out, so we're gonna shut it down. If you want to stay in the back for a few minutes,
Shut
70s
her
is an old
down.
man and can't stay up that late.
That's right. I can't keep it up. I can't keep it up for too long. I gotta go to bed. So-
All right, so cheers to everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Cheers to Green Rock's birthday, and
Yes.
we will see you next week, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for being here.
Yep.
See y'all.